I think let's do some Winota. Alright, Winota. This is a Winota warrior theme tribal deck. So Winota, 4 mana, whenever you attack with a non-human, you can look at the top 6 cards, put a human into play tapped and attacking. It gains indestructible to the end of the turn. So our deck is a mix of humans and non-humans with a warrior sub-theme that all kind of play together. So the ways we trigger Winota: Faerie Guidemother, evasive 1-drop. Selfless Savior, protects our stuff. Gingerbrute, evasive 1-drop. Stonecoil, good early, good late. Protection in some cases. Humans that we have: Seasoned Hallowblade, can be hit, also pseudo-indestructible. Kargan Intimidator, sweet new one. So it's a 3/1 for 2 mana, where with 1 mana you can choose one of these if you haven't chosen it. Gets +1/1. Target creature becomes a coward, so it can't block. And then target warrior gains trample. Kargan Warleader gives our other warriors +1/1, so it's an anthem. Then you have Haktos, which is a warrior, so warrior. You got all these warriors that kind of come into play, and then you have some Embercleaves on the top end. You also have Nahiri, which creates core warriors that we can attach equipment to, or dig through your deck to find warriors or equipments. And then for -3, it deals damage to target creature, planeswalker, twice the amount of equipments you control. So we're not really too much in terms of equipments. We're really trying to get people. There might be a case where I want to just see what Kenrith is. Kenny is human noble. We can do that, or there's that new equipment, the Sky Slave Maul. This one's pretty solid. Let's try this first and then see if we want to make changes. We're really just looking to run people down. My Winota. See how this one goes. The Gruel deck was sweet. The Mill deck was okay, wasn't the best. Keep. Alright, well, opponent didn't want to play with us, which was very rude. So let's fire up another one. I've crashed Arena once with Lotus Cobra triggers with Landfall, so that was fun. Definitely have punted with some new cards as well. Diego. This hand is very slow. Do we try it? Like, we have Nahiri into Winota. Hope to just draw. Let's try this out. Let's use this scry. We're on the draw anyways. Maybe we find something. It's all just about the Winota memes. Not a land. Faerie Guidemother is not a land, so it meets our minimum requirements. It's probably Clerics. Clerics. Alright. Let's go, Diego. Here's my 1/1. Probably go Nahiri first to get more triggers for Winota. Double Cleric, double the fun. Smack me. This is like the slowest start we can have. Seasoned Hallowblade's not bad. It's a thing. Probably block, discard something here. Don't think we need many more lands. Veto. Opponent's curving out real nicely here. So definitely need to block here because they can kill us just on the attack next turn with the life gain. So I can Winota, not the greatest this turn. Doesn't matter. Just poke him here, get that 1 point of damage in. So next turn, so I'm going to do the same block, play Winota, get 2 triggers, see what we can hit. Probably still dead. Having no early drop creatures kind of played effect here. Toki, no I haven't. It'll be the next deck I play. We've done Blue-White Mill, Rogues, Gruel Landfall. Has whenever a creature with Death Touch blocks, destroy. Weird. Yeah, Gogari counters. The landfall. I think that's it. 4 decks now. The triple Cleric of Life's Bond is a sickening draw. Yo, attack Nahiri. Attack Nahiri. Don't worry, you don't need to. Evertelfonso, thanks for the sub. Appreciate the support. Alright, well, we're going to spin Winota. Don't think we can kill them. But we certainly will try. Oops, hit the wrong Winota. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try that where we don't. Where we have an actual curve. May want, whatchamacallit, the 4 mana put a counter on something. When they die, you get stuff back. But I think that game, we had too many 4-drops in hand. If you are looking for deck lists, they're all up on my Aether Hub right now. You can actually, sorry, I had to do it a little different because if you do it like that, it'll take you to the page. Exclamation Aether Hub. I gotta update the stream title. So Stream Decker usually I'll have it available right here, and then you can find everything like real time, like on your screen. But before, like early streamer event, they don't have the cards loaded, so I can't get anything up on there. It's fine. We got Wolf. We got the Dog. This turn we can. I'm doing this on 2 because it can help me find a land. Since we have Winota in hand, we want to maximize our amount of targets. Would really like a land. Just like 2 running lands would be great. Even Untapped hasn't been updated, so we don't get our full deck list. Seasoned Hallowblade. Give me land. Give me land. Two lands. Two lands. Rip. If we don't hit a land here, I'm just gonna run it out. Opponent's on the same plan as us. The Gruel one was combo-ier. I think the Omnath version's probably going to be the most powerful. This card's so good. You gonna give me a land deck? Alright, well. Can't play Magic without lands. We'll run an Omnath version as well. I have that built. Because I think when you add white, you get the enchantment landfall card. That's really, really good, I think. Especially against like control. The fact that every one of your lands that come into play create a 2/2. And then when you have an established board state, it puts a counter on each thing you control. I have a blue-white party deck that actually uses that at the top end. Felidar Retreat, yeah. Because there was the old one that was from the last Zendikar set that wasn't as good and it saw a lot of play. Alright, well, if we're playing Warrior Tribal, Nahiri can help us find some other stuff. Yeah. A Retreat to Emeria, I think it was called. Probably want land here. Probably okay with that, because we do want to hit top out on 4. That helps us dig further. They could be Clerics. Next turn, I just start dropping Warriors. Charming Prince, probably bounce. Okay, this could be mono white life gain. Yeah, the counters is what makes it a lot more relevant, I think. Okay, so at this point, we're dropping Warriors every turn. We have protection for them as well. I don't recall if it gives Vigilance. We'll check right after this game. This is always, like, I love this time of year. Like, I'm a brewer at heart. It's my favorite thing to do. Like, as much as I play, like I qualify pretty much every month for MIQ. Like, top 1200. I like brewing a lot more. So this time's fun, but it's just, you gotta, like, memorize all the cards. Okay, so we have Winota for next turn. Get that off the top. This time I didn't do as much. I did, I think, 12 or 13. Last time I did 24. And I've done more in the past. Just with COVID and work from home, it's been a little crazy. My stream space is also my workspace. Like, I have my work laptop there. So I kind of bounce between the two. Okay. This one's a janky. So whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you and that player each gain that much life at the beginning of your end step if you have 15 more than your starting life total. Each player, Angel, Destiny attack this turn loses the game. Okay. It's a lot of text. We need to put some damage on them. Let's see what we get off Winota. It's a lot of damage coming in. So we'll probably save one of our dogs here because it gives us another trigger next turn. Opponent will gain some life back, but I think the important thing is keeping them under 15, or so under 35. It'll be easier to brew too. Like doing like deck builder's pretty good on Aether Hub, but just being able to type things into Arena, visually see, add them in, it helps a lot. That's why like we've been doing stuff on the fly. So I do have 2 videos up on YouTube already for those who missed it and do want to catch it afterwards. I have the Golgari list and the Mill list already up. The Gruel list, we crashed Arena in between. So I gotta redo that one. Oh, you have double strike. I didn't realize that. Not super relevant. And it gets put counters on. Sweet synergy. Surprised they did that because they could have blinked. Well, I guess it's more life this way. So I'm gonna go Selfless Savior and another Kargan Warleader. Faerie Guidemother also lets us attack over the top with Winota. But I think we do this. Do this. Make all our warriors super swole. So we can protect our Winota. Or, well, Winota they can't really kill. This we sack to protect our Warleader. They're taking 16 here. We actually had lethal if I actually paid attention to the double strike on this thing. Because we would have had an extra Warleader in play. Revitalize puts a counter on this. That'll gain life. The nice thing, we can give Winota flying. Really need Embercleave. Oh shit. They're gaining a lot. Back up to 19. Oh, they exacted us. 35 and then we're dead. You know what? They earned it. They had Exacxies. I don't think mono white meme life gain is going to be ahead of the meta, but... Alright. My Winota. Yeah, our deck to some extent as well. Okay, we'll keep this. Fairly nice curve here. Go Gingerbrute. Make sure to go white this turn. This could be blue-white control. Could be Omnath. Can be Jeskai Winota. Let's go you. I like you better. Next turn I can drop the Warleader. Nope. Next turn we drop Winota. They bounce. Guess we should have attacked first. Omen. Kind of want a Selfless Savior. Like, we're only getting one trigger off Winota. But we can potentially kill them next turn. That's 7 if we get a Lord. It's 8, 9. We can try it after. Goma, Fada, Vanguard. Let's go. Okay, so even if they have a wipe here, I just give this indestructible. And I get to draw a card because Winota. We are one turn off with our Savior. Don't need to get fancy there, turning creatures sideways. Let's try that Goma Fada. It's going to be a fun one to say at the very least. Where are we? So we're 2-1 with this. Let's go uncollected. Goma Fada. So it's a 2/2. Whenever it attacks, target creature an opponent controls a power less than or equal to the number of warriors you control can't block. So we still want the Guidemothers. I think we go down a Nahiri. And I actually think we might want to check the spell lands. Probably go down Faerie Guidemother as well. So not collected. Zendikar Rising. Like the creature flip lands, it might be more instances where if we flood out, then it's more useful. Like just playing some of these. They enter tapped. That's the only thing. Like, there's like this deals 1 to permanent. There's a fling. Don't think the fling's that good. 6 mana Trampler is not that good. Like there's a Shatterskull Smashing, which would probably play a couple of these. There's nothing like too great. Like target creature deals damage to the number of creatures you control. Protection. Like I said, like the 2 life. I guess these are kind of free value. We don't have too many equipment, so that's not as useful. I think we try it like this. We'll try your Goma Omas. I don't think we want to be in the position... Like, if we're if we're at the spot where we need to board wipe for 8, we probably lost the game. Really, what we're looking to do is run our opponents down as quick as possible. Let's probably keep. Opponent goes first. We're on a draw. Untapped land would be the best card. Yeah, like at least Emeria, if we get to 8 mana, we get the tokens. I had so many free gems for today only, so I just full arted everything I could. It's gonna suck when I actually have to go back to having the wild cards. Team TCS. Okay, so since we got Shatterskull, I want to curve out. Yeah. Gotta spend that $4 to get your Selfless Savior all done. Okay, so there. Some sort of green-black rock deck. Which of our 2 drops? I think we go Seasoned Hallowblade here. It has the built-in protection. They can attack in with the Menace here. I guess we attack... Or maybe we should have gone this, because then we could have given them blockable. Alright, well... The deck with no removal certainly is going to have fun time trying to race for life a turn. I have all humans right now, so I don't think we want the Winota. I also want lands. This will make my things bigger. Probably take the damage this turn. Like, you probably never want to be in a position to down Winota, but our start didn't really afford us. I think we protect this because this stops them from attacking as well. Probably do this. Here I can double block on this if they try to attack my Nahiri down. The Great Henge. See if they value Nahiri here. Ooh, someone's going to Cleveland. So if I attack for 3... So here this kind of gets them to potentially trade this away. And then what I can do is with the Embercleave, when I use the Nahiri, it puts a counter, or it puts the core to have the equipment. So now I have double strike on this. So I can block at least. Okay, Null Priest. Ooh, Menace, good call. Shouldn't have done that then. Ah, it's fine. They need to keep this back on defense. I play this out. Give my warriors pump. I think we try to dig for Winota. If I don't hit Winota... Aww. Opponent. Why you play Gemraiser? Okay, so now I think we dig for Winota. Pretty nasty. Breach, Trample, Menace, Lifelink. Take your lunch money. Smack you upside the head. Otherwise, I'd probably go Haktos. Let's find a Winota with... Not cool. Protection from everything except 3. Well, that was probably the game. Winota for the win. Now the opponent has 11 life they can gain each turn. Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy. You're getting hungry, aren't you? Alright, after this set, probably just take a quick break. The dog wants to go outside. So this is good because I can make cowards next turn. Prevent this one from blocking. This is unblockable. The beatdown backup line's actually pretty good at this deck, which is nice. If we get Cleave, it's a win. Winota has a bunch of triggers. See what the opponent does. Attacks for 5. No blocks. Because we just make a coward. If they have another creature, I get this one to make it a coward. Gemraiser, CMC is 4. This does 3, so not quite there. You also can't block. Yeah, I guess that's true. It's fine. They're dead multiple ways. Goma Fode. Not too bad there. Not sure if you can hear my vicious poodle. She's not pleased right now. This is what I'm dealing with. This little face. She's under my desk and like pawing at me for attention. Okay. One more game. One more game, Abby. One more game and then we'll go. It's too early for dinner. Come here. You want to say hi? Come here. Come here. We're an official poodle stream. What do you think, Abs? Keep or maul? This is the quality content people come for. This is the quality content people come for. Let's go Guidemother here. I think having like a mix of a few. Hey, Avian. Yeah, let me know what you think. It didn't, like, there was elements that were cool with it, but other ones, like, we felt always a turn slow. I feel the Revitalize were needed. Those helped a lot. I think the, let's just make this a 1/1. The land hate, like, it worked against that Gruel opponent, but wasn't as good overall. Could have just been like best of 1 format. That might be something we want to sideboard. Okay, well, we do have Cleave after this. Opponents just like Birthamolidising. Probably keep this land. Alright, you're hurting me. You're too heavy. And you're sitting on me. Just poke for 1 in the air here. We can turn Cleave on next turn. Okay, opponent's on like a Felidar retreat deck. So we can, their tokens can't block Haktos. We can Nahiri. I think we Nahiri this turn. Try to find Winota. Already have the cleaves, so don't need more cleaves. Just keep this. Need to find that Winota. Did you drop a comment on the YouTube video, Ivan? Or Ivanian? Probably won't get around to checking like YouTube stuff till tomorrow. I'm off all day tomorrow as well, so I'm going to be streaming once the thing. Yeah, if you want on the YouTube video, if you can drop me a link there, or like with the deck list you have in mind, then I can take a look at it. Yeah, the tap lines I don't think were the direction to go with it. Let's create a core. I don't like this. I don't like you. So we can set up a Winota turn. I think we do this. And then Selfless Savior. Stop it, Abby. Take it easy. Take it easy, pup. Take it easy, pup. I think we block to protect Nahiri. Oh, no. That solves that problem for us. They decided for us that we weren't going to block with Nahiri. I think we just try to race them here. No, I'm from Canada. I am from Toronto. So I'm in like the same same time zone, like New York, Eastern time. Where in Europe are you from? You probably don't do. Yep. Poland. Nice. See how they block here. So can't quite kill the Pegasus. So let's go cleave. We can pump one more into this. Give that pro. Yeah, I lost this. Lost this one. Let's go one more on this one. You good if I go one more, doggy? Okay. She's looking at me kind of pissed off, but we could run one more. See how this one goes. Making pretty good pace through the decks. So as we play through. Okay, so we played Diego already once. He was on... I forget now. Oh, double Faerie into Winota. Oh, if we just hit lands, this hand's good. Another red source lets us cleave next turn. Killing me. You know what? You want to trade your Lotus Cobra? I'll let you trade your Lotus Cobra. Ah, that feels bad. This hand was gas if we hit our lines. Like, we're still in a pretty good spot, but we really need to hit a land next turn. Opponent has access to 5 mana this turn. Potentially more if they play like Cultivate or something. Sea Dasher, Octopus, Lotus Cobra is a thing. Sure. This is like a mutate deck. That also turns off cleave for us. Ah, we drew our land. And we drew our land. Oh, just keep poking. Untap land. One time. One time for the untapped land. So new man land to be aware of. 4 mana, you put 2 counters on it, then it becomes a 0/0 elemental, so progressively gets bigger as the game goes on. Pretty decent closeout for like a control deck even. You can see like blue-white potentially playing those. The 4 is a little pricey to activate and no evasion. Okay. Opponent is ramping. Not sure if they'd be playing like Brazen Borrower in the deck. They had a green, so could be. Not going to block here. Not that advantageous. Squire. Smack him hard. Okay, well, they need to try to Ugin us or have something else. Auspicious Clerics, perhaps. Yes, puppy. 1 sec. Puppy, I need you to stop for a second. Okay. It's pretty much just free because they get 2 lands into play and they paid 2 mana. They might top out at Ugin, but they don't have enough mana. They have 5 mana here. Zerda. Okay. They need to block. Like, I can just move Embercleave to Faerie. Nah. I came here to Winota. Winota we must. What do we get? Did you just throw up? Sorry. What's wrong? You okay? Alright. Took that one down. So I think we were like 4-2 or 3-3. It's pretty explosive at times. What's wrong, pups? Yeah, I think we went 4-2 at this. Alright, so I'm going to wrap this one up. I'll be back in a little. I'm going to take her for a walk because she's throwing up on the floor. And feed her, and then we'll jump back into it. Still have Omnath, Clerics, Mono Black Devotion. I have a blue-white party deck. And then can try out some other decks as we go along. As I'm kind of pumping through these, they're going up on YouTube, so you can catch them there as well. They'll be up all within the next day or two. So probably be back in 45 minutes or so, 45 to an hour. And we'll run through some more decks. Appreciate everyone stopping by, and we'll